Every steppe in the world will learn to fear your name. Not because you sought fear, because you left them no other option. You will rise from frozen ground with nothing. You will build the largest empire in human history, and you will vanish from the earth without a trace, exactly as you commanded. From a dirt floor in Mongolia to the throne of half the world, this is your life. Temujin, Genghis Khan. 12 levels, 1 destiny. Let's begin. Level 1. What the Fist Held. Mongolia, 1162. You are born with a clot of blood clenched in your fist. The women in the tent go silent. On the Mongolian steppe, omens carry more weight than prayers. Your father is a minor chieftain with too many enemies and too few allies. Your mother was pulled from another man's wedding cart on horseback before the couple reached their new home. This is the world waiting for you. Not a palace, a dirt floor and wind that cuts through everything. A world where nothing is given and everything is taken. You are named Temujin. The steppe has no patience for the weak. Level 2. The winter that taught everything. You are 9, a Tatar's poison. Your father dies on the road home. The elders calculate quickly. A widow with children is a burden, not a resource. They take the horses, the cattle, the clan. They leave you on frozen ground with 6 mouths and nothing else. Your mother claws roots from the snow with bare hands. You eat rats, you eat bark. One lesson arrives that winter and never leaves. Loyalty is purchased. Survival is the only coin that cannot be borrowed from someone else. Level 3. The first decision. You are 12. A half-brother takes food from the family's catch, just a fish. But on the steppe, a fish is the distance between eating and starving. You do not raise your voice. You do not warn him. You pick up your bow and end it. Clean. Permanent. Your mother grieves for days. You say nothing back. The cold and the hunger, and the elders who rode away with everything, already made the argument. Hesitation costs everything. You will not hesitate again. Level 4. The wooden collar. You are 15. A rival clan locks a wooden kang around your neck, a plank that forces your head down and forward. Sleep is impossible. Eating requires someone else's hands. They parade you through camp like a defeated thing. You say nothing. You watch everything. Every sentry, every gap in the rotations. One night, you drive the plank into a guard's skull and vanish into the dark. A stranger hides you in a wool cart and risks his life doing it. You carry that fact forward from that night. Honor loyalty. Destroy betrayal. One day, this principle will reshape the known world. Level 5. What unity looks like. You are 20. Raiders take your wife in the night. You call it a debt that must be settled. You ride to your sworn brother, then to your father's old ally in the north. You offer no submission. You offer partnership and a share of what comes next. 3 armies hit the Merkit camp before sunrise. Total. Absolute. Your wife walks out of the smoke. The camp behind her is ash. Alone, you are an orphan on borrowed time. Together, you are something the steppe has not yet learned to name. Level 6. The brother who chose wrong. You are 32. Your sworn brother is assembling an army against you. The same man who rode beside you into the Merkit camp 12 years ago. He has been telling powerful men that you are rising too fast, that the moment to stop you is now, before it becomes impossible. The information reaches you before the blade does. The battle runs 3 days. Men from your own childhood fight on opposing sides. When the last arrow falls, the silence across the field feels heavier than it should. Level 7. The title no one held before. You are 44. Every clan on the Mongolian steppe kneels in the same valley on the same day.
200,000 foreheads pressed to the earth at once. They give you a name no man has carried before. Genghis Khan, ruler of all. You know what actually chose you. Every winter your mother survived on nothing. Every enemy who underestimated you and paid for it. Every scar that healed and left you harder. That same year, your sworn brother arrives in chains, delivered by his own men. You offer him a seat beside you. He says the sky has no room for 2 sons. He asks to die without blood on the ground. You give him that. You look at the horizon. Not satisfaction, only distance. Level 8. Before the armies move. You are still 44. Before a single soldier marches, you build something no conqueror has built first. Law. On a steppe that previously ran on whoever swung hardest, merit over bloodline for every promotion. Full religious tolerance in every territory you take. Treachery punishable by death without appeal. Commanders who lose through betrayal are executed. Commanders who lose through misfortune are retrained and returned. This is not a horde being assembled. This is a precision instrument being engineered, the most destructive one the world has ever produced. Level 9. Walls are just stone. You are 50. The Jin dynasty governs northern China from behind the longest fortification ever constructed. Hundreds of thousands of soldiers, one fatal assumption: that stone and numbers make a civilization unreachable. Your cavalry moves around the wall's ends. Your bribes reach Jin garrisons before your arrows do. The wall does not fall. It simply becomes pointless, which is worse. City after city opens or burns. The Jin emperor flees his own capital without an army. You sit in his empty throne room and feel nothing but the pull of the next direction. Level 10. 3 days on a hill. You are 55. A merchant convoy under your protection is slaughtered at a western border by a governor who wanted the cargo. You send 3 envoys demanding an answer. The Shah kills one. He shaves the beards of the other 2 and returns them as deliberate insult. You go completely still. Officers hear nothing from your tent for several minutes. Then you walk out alone, find a hill, and kneel in the dirt. 3 days. This is not mourning. It is calculation at a scale that requires complete silence. When you descend, every decision is already locked in place. Level 11. The water finds everything. You are 56. 4 armies leave in 4 directions simultaneously. Cities that surrender are absorbed. Cities that resist disappear. Your engineers redirect an entire river to erase one city so completely that nothing remains to rebuild on. The Shah dies alone on a small island in the Caspian Sea, abandoned by every man who swore to stand beside him. Nothing before or since has moved this far, this fast, this finally. Level 12. The unmarked ground. You are 65. A hunt in the mountains. Your horse stumbles. The ground arrives hard. That night the fever comes and does not lift.
You have taken more land than any person in the complete recorded history of this earth. From the Pacific coast to the edge of Europe, a fifth of all land on the planet under one law, one name. You close your eyes in the mountains of Gansu in the summer of 1227. No stone marks the place, no monument of any kind. You commanded it yourself. Horses driven back and forth across the ground until every sign is gone. The men who buried you were killed to protect the secret. You came from nothing. You went back to nothing. And now, you are history.